What's good everyone, you dig, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Pierre Bourne. And following up from the video I did on him from the angle of a producer, in this video today I wanted to focus on him as a rapper. What I think makes him stand out, and just try to put you onto this side of him as an artist, because there are still some people out there who just don't fuck with Pierre as a rapper at all and think he's trash and just think he should stick to producing, and that just ain't right. And with T-Lop 4 around the corner, hopefully this Friday he actually pulls through with it. I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong because I have seen a lot of progression in his recent music. But before we get onto Pierre, if you're not following your boy, You Dig, on IG, what are you doing? At You Dig, go support your mans. Also, new merch out now. The Cardi merch, designed by Death to AQ. It's fire. Link in the description if you're interested. Also, like button, hit that. Subscribe button, hit that if you're not. But enough talking, this is why you should stop sleeping on Pierre Bourne. Let's get into it. So, as we know, Pierre's wavy production is what initially got him attention, especially I'd say from Magnolia onwards is where he really started to take off. But this is where his calculated output sets him apart from other producers, whereas he could have went the route of working with all these different rappers, releasing projects with everyone, and flooding the scene with his production. Instead, he gave out his beats very sparingly. From 2017 onwards, people like Yachty, Trippy, Ronso Cold, and Duop Kane got a few beats each, but other than that, the list is pretty short and basically everyone else got a single beat and that's it. So, really, it's only been 2 people who we've heard a lot over Pierre production, Playboi Carti and Young Nudy, and this means Pierre's sound hasn't been run into the ground, whereas compared to other producers who, once they get on, will just go crazy and collab with everyone till their sound is oversaturated, Pierre's sound, by contrast, I don't think has gotten to that point and still sounds fresh. In addition to this, we've seen Pierre grow and develop as a producer a lot even in the last couple years. The evolution in his production from self-titled to Die Lit is evidence of this, and hopefully we even see more diverse production from him on T-Lop 4. And furthermore, Pierre from a rapping perspective adds a different touch to his production than Carti and Nudy. On one extreme, Carti sources Pierre with his lackadaisical rapping, ad-libs, and baby voice, and on the opposite end of the spectrum, you have the Gucci-esque matter-of-fact trap rapping from Young Nudy, and Pierre stands on his own from these two as something different. He isn't reinventing the wheel as a rapper, but his cool, breezy melodies that soar over his glistening production create great music to just sit back and vibe to. It's perfect for sunny days, and with it coming out right in time for the summer period in the US, I think it'll be perfect for the good weather over there. And as I said, due to the lack of saturation of his sound and production, as well as him providing a different vibe to his music than Carti and Nudy, I think it makes his music stand out and gives him a unique lane to occupy. His recent tape with Kato Wings, although I do think was a bit inconsistent, had some standout songs, and between that project and his recent Lucy's over the past year or so, one thing that has stood out to me is the growth he has had as a vocalist. On tracks like Kevin Durant,
she like, oh my gosh, she like, oh my gosh, round of applause, give me round of applause, round of applause, give me round of applause,
and Planet Namek,
smoking on that big good low, remember I was down, never been so low, now look at me now, in my neck so cold, cut them niggas off, they will make me broke.
Pierre's vocals sound so much smoother, more refined, and overall just more pleasing to listen to than how he sounded on T-Lop 2 and T-Lop 3. And the snippets for T-Lop 4 are sounding insanely good as well. In particular, Poof/Wall
No shit, I just quit, whoa. I just do this to the tension, my new flip, whoa. No snitch, I get money, must admit, whoa. Yo, bitch, world me, submit, whoa.
and Don't Change/Doublemint. Are by far my favorite snippets and could be some of Pierre's best work. Also, on the topic of snippets, make sure to let me know in the comments below what your most anticipated snippet for T-Lop 4 is. but getting back to it. And personally for me, Pierre's projects have been held back and suffered from a lack of consistency, especially as I said that Kato Wings tape was inconsistent to say the least, with more than a few mid to lower tier tracks holding it back. So that's the biggest thing I'm hoping he's addressed on T-Lop 4. If you haven't listened to Pierre's solo music yet, go into it with an open mind. You know his production is amazing, but I think he has a lot to offer from the vocal side of things as well. And as I said, his vocals and singing voice have improved a lot over the last year or so, and his production palette continues to expand as well. A few of my personal favorite tracks that are must listens in my opinion are Bucket List.
Who knew I would end up like this? Who knew I would get buzzed like this? Hey, I'm just checking off my bucket list. Yeah, times was hard in the past. Yeah, if I fall, I'm coming back.
As well as Kevin Durant and Planet Namek, which were the songs I played earlier on. And if you enjoy those, just go through the rest of his recent Lucy's, T-Lop 3, his tape with Kato Wings, and you'll enjoy them as well. And of course, this Friday, T-Lop 4, make sure to check it out. I'm probably going to be doing a review of it, so make sure to stay tuned for that as well. But that's all from me today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you aren't, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a video of mine, and make sure to follow your boy in all social medias for more. Also, there are other videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.